What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with a new fantasy booking show. Haven't done a fantasy booking in a while, pretty long time, feels like. Trying to look at this. This show I never did. I have a show written down here, a top 10. For a countdown show, it would have been a top 10. Top 10 WrestleMania builds. The best WrestleMania build-up matches. I could still do that this year or next year. It's not like my YouTube channel is going away. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going away anytime soon. But this show is a new fantasy booking. Fantasy booking of Evolution 2 PLE. Evolution 2 PLE. As, it's pretty damn warm in here, but I do have a fan on, thank God. So, Evolution 2 fantasy booking. It's not going to be a long show. Maybe 10-15 minutes. I could have changed some of these matches, but I did not. So here we go. Fantasy booking Evolution 2, by the way, is next Sunday, next weekend, July 13th. Up first, I got a tag team matchup. Piper Niven and Chelsea Green are teaming up. Piper Niven, Chelsea Green team up. Let me move this a bit. So, anyways, yeah, there's beautiful Stephanie McCoy. She'll be wrestling at Evolution. Sadly, they got her in a battle royal. That's pretty stupid. Putting someone as great as her in a battle royal that I don't think means much. Maybe the winner will get a title shot. I don't know. Who knows? But here we go. First, I got a tag team matchup. Chelsea Green. Chelsea and Piper Niven team up. You gotta put them on. You gotta put Chelsea on the show, I think. So that's what I did. My fantasy booking of Evolution 2, Chelsea and Piper team up to take on Tatum Paxley and Thea Hale. Not Tatum Paxley and God, what's her name? I can't even think of her name right now. Not Tatum Paxley and the blonde. Izzy Dane. Not Izzy Dane. Thea Hale, because I'm a bigger fan of Thea Hale than Izzy Dane. So Thea Hale, Tatum Paxley against Piper, Chelsea Green. I got. And who wins? I got Thea Hale, Tatum Paxley get the win for the NXT North American title, women's title, because it's all women's matches. So Ruka, I got defending against Kalani Jordan. I know they've had a match for the title recent. What was that last PLE? Battleground. They had a title match at Battleground, but so what? This is 2 out of 3 falls. So Ruka, Kalani Jordan, 2 out of 3 falls. Kalani Jordan wins. She is the new first ever 2-time North American Women's Champion. Now let's go to the SmackDown Women's title. For the SmackDown Women's title, Tiffany Stratton, the champion, defends against Charlotte Flair. Trish Stratus and Alexa Bliss in a fatal 4-way. Tiffany wins and retains. What I got there? Some goddamn food on my cheek. Good God. I think that's ketchup. I don't know. So I'm back. I cleaned the ketchup off my cheek and mouth. I didn't know it was fucking there. It still looks like it's there. Good God. Who cares? I could just tell someone it's blood. I was bleeding. Dried up blood. Anyways. Yeah, Tiffany defends in a fatal 4-way and wins. She wins it. Tiffany, Charlotte Flair, Trish Stratus, Alexa Bliss. Tiffany wins and retains. She wins and retains. So now we get, let's not predict, but let's go to the next matchup. I need a drink, guys. It's really warm. I'll be back. So I'm back. Had to get a drink. It's very, very hot and humid. Still hot and humid tonight. Again, the real Evolution is next Sunday, July 13th. I will be live on a live reaction for Evolution 2, so check out my channel. Live on YouTube for Evolution 2. I'll also be live Saturday, twice, for Great American Bash and Saturday night's main event. And then Friday, I'm going to be live again for a boxing fight. Amanda, what's her name? I think her name's Amanda, the fighter. Or what? No, Katie. Katie Taylor against, I forget her opponent's name, but Katie Taylor and maybe Amanda are having a part 3 boxing match, a trilogy that will be live on Netflix on Friday, July 11th. I'll be live watching that fight. And good God. Pepsi, I would take an endorsement from you. This is so good. When it's hot out, good God, it crunches your thirst. I will take your advertising, Pepsi, if you want to offer it. So as I said, fatal 4-way, Tiffany defended the SmackDown Women's title against Charlotte, Trish Stratus, Alexa Bliss. Tiffany retains. Now let's go to one of my personal favorites, Stephanie Vaquer, or Vaquer, however you say it. Stephanie wrestling one-on-one in like a dream match. I didn't put her in a battle royal. That's stupid to put her in a battle royal. I put her in a singles dream match. Stephanie against Bianca Belair, the EST, against the Dark Angel. That would be so good. That is a dream match. I would love to see it. Stephanie, Bianca Belair. And I put over Stephanie wins. I love Bianca. She's one of my favorites, but Stephanie wins. Now let's go to the Women's United States Championship. The Women's U.S. title. In real life, Julia won it last Friday. Or two Fridays ago almost. But Julia's the new women's champion, so I'm going to have her defend. Julia defends the women's U.S. title against, in a rematch, Zelina Vega. Julia wins and retains. That's easy. She should not lose the title anytime soon. NXT women's title. NXT Women's Championship, Jacy Jayne. Jacy Jayne defends against Naomi. Naomi decided to cash in. Let's just say I'm going to book this on the fly. This is fantasy booking. JC Jane comes out to the ring, doesn't have an opponent, gets on the mic, calls out anybody, open challenge to face me for the NXT Women's title. Naomi comes out with the briefcase, decides to cash in. Naomi cashes in and Naomi wins. I know it's not a main roster title, but so what? Naomi would be good as a NXT Women's Champion. She would help NXT a little, give them a shot in the arm. They don't really need it. They have a great women's division, but yeah, their top women are about JC Jane, Blake Monroe, and Jordan Grace. That's about it. It's only 3 women that are like the top of the food chain, top stars. But Naomi wins the NXT Championship. I think it'd be good for NXT to have Naomi on Tuesday nights every week as a champion. So that means I don't think Naomi was ever a Raw Women's Champion, but Naomi was a SmackDown Women's Champ and a Tag Champ. So Naomi would become, by cashing in, the NXT Women's Champion. Naomi wins. I don't like booking JC Jane to have a short title reign, but whatever. You gotta have some excitement, some surprises at Evolution 2. Up next, the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch, the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Becky defends in a triple threat 3-way dance. Becky, Bayley, Lyra Valkyrie. And I would have Lyra wins. I don't know why I'm booking Lyra to win, but Lyra wins. And then possibly you could have Bayley turn heel on Lyra. Beat the hell out of her after the match, and Bayley could then go after Lyra in the title. So 3-way Becky, Bayley, Lyra. Lyra wins, becomes a 2-time Intercontinental Women's Champion. Now let's get to the tag titles. I got 3 more matches to book. Women's tag team titles, sadly, Liv is injured. I hate it. I love Liv. She's one of my favorites. She's been one of my favorites since I saw Liv debut in NXT. I thought, she's awesome. She has a great look, great attitude. She is trained and got better and better in the ring, better on the mic, better character work. Liv has killed it. She's been in WWE for 10 or 11 years. And my God, she has killed it, busted her ass, gotten better and better and better. I hate it. I really personally hate it that she cannot be a part of Evolution 2. Hope they do an Evolution 3 so Liv could be on it next year. But this is real life now, not fantasy. I did hear the ticket sales are not going that well. But maybe they'll sell out. Hopefully they sell out for Evolution 2. Hopefully they do. They deserve to sell out. So many awesome women are a part of the show. Stephanie, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. So many good women. I don't know what's wrong with the fans in Atlanta, but you better buy tickets to Evolution. Maybe, TKO, I don't know why you scheduled it right after 2 shows on Saturday. What the fuck are you thinking with your scheduling? Why'd you do that? You scheduled Evolution after Great American Bash and after Saturday night's main event. Evolution is the third show. Actually, the fourth. The fourth wrestling show of the fucking weekend. AEW has All In. AEW has a big All In pay-per-view on Saturday, right before Evolution. So if everybody's a wrestling fan, that's 4 shows to watch. I'm not going to watch AEW All In. I'm not going to pay $50. I don't want to. I'm not invested enough in AEW to spend $50 anymore. I did in the past. And in the past, I mean, like last year, Double or Nothing, I think I ordered. That was the last one. But anyways, or maybe not Double or Nothing. Maybe All In 2023. I might have ordered last. The first one that was from Wembley Stadium. That's the last pay-per-view I ordered. But yeah, I don't care about All In. I'll find out who won. I'll watch highlights. The only match I care about is Tony Storm defeating Mercedes. That's all I care about. So back to my fantasy. But yeah, Evolution, they should have booked it at the end of July. Or the week before SummerSlam. Not right after 3 wrestling shows. So, yeah, and especially in Atlanta. Atlanta is getting 2 shows on Saturday, and you want them to pay? You want the fans to pay for the 3rd show? TKO, 3 shows in a weekend. And you expect the fans to go to Evolution and sell it out. I hope the fans do. I hope the women wrestling fans really show up for Evolution 2 so we could get another one next year. So if the ticket sales are not good and not sold out, TKO probably will think we don't need to do another women's show ever again. But anyways, back to my fantasy booking of Evolution. Women's tag titles. Liv, I love you. I hope you're back by the Royal Rumble. Get well soon. I know you had surgery. I hate it. Not seeing Liv on my TV every week, I fucking hate it. She is one of the highlights of the women's division. Liv Morgan is always the must watch. So, Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel defending the women's tag titles with Roxanne Perez to defend against Jordynne Grace and Jade. Jordynne Grace and Jade get a tag title shot. I just threw them together. I would have Roxanne and Raquel retain. Now let's go to Fallon Henley. Got to get her on the show. Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley defends. Not defends. She's not a champion. I apologize. Fallon Henley 1-on-1 singles match for no titles. Fallon Henley against Blake Monroe. She just debuted about a month ago. Blake Monroe is in WWE NXT, her dream job. I'm so happy for her that she's a part of WWE. Personally, my favorite company that I follow full time. Blake Monroe. She did great, by the way, in her AEW run. I watched it all. She was great. She was damn good. So Blake Monroe, Fallon Henley, your winner. Blake Monroe wins at Evolution 2. Now the main event for the Raw Women's World. They don't call it the Raw, but whatever. Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Io Sky defends against a mystery opponent. Her former friend. Still friends, I think, but they could be enemies if they're fighting over a title. Former Damage Control member. The mystery opponent for Io Sky to challenge her for the women's world title. Let me see here. Yeah, here it is. Her mystery opponent. Let me show you. Her mystery opponent. Io Sky's mystery opponent for the women's world title match is Asuka. Asuka, Io Sky in the main event of Evolution 2. What a dream match it would be. I think, did they wrestle ever on Raw? Once, I think, maybe in a singles. A long time ago, when they were going back and forth on the mic in Japanese. I think they wrestled that time. But I'm not sure. I don't remember. I do remember that back and forth promo in Japanese where they were cursing at each other, I think. So Asuka takes on Io for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Io Sky wins. Io is still your champion. I love Asuka. She's my personal favorite wrestler of all time. But I gotta put over Io. She keeps the title. She's still the champ. Io Sky, still your women's champ. Tiffany, still your SmackDown women's champ. Julia retains also. Lyra Valkyrie wins the title back, the IC title. Naomi cashes in. She's the new NXT women's champ. Kalani Jordan wins the North American women's title. And the women's tag champions are still the tag champions. Roxanne and Raquel. The double R's. R&R. They could make a team name for Roxanne and Raquel and call them Rock and Roll. R&R. Rock and Roll Express. I don't know. That'd be stealing a team's name from the past. If you don't know who the Rock and Roll Express were, look them up. Longtime wrestling fans, you know who the Rock and Roll Express were. I do. I grew up in the 80s. But yeah, Roxanne Raquel retained. That's my fantasy booking show for Evolution 2. Tell me what matches you would like to see in fantasy book at Evolution 2. Leave them in the comments. What matches you would book. What titles you would have change hands. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Catch me live this Monday. I'll be back live for Monday Night Raw live reaction on Netflix. The Go Home Show to Saturday night's main event and Evolution 2. Bye for now. It was fun to do a new fantasy booking for Evolution 2.